Hello, and welcome to Rise and Thrive, episode 18 with Ashley Casper, where I try to share something good from my life and or business to hopefully help you in your life and or business. And today is going to be something a little more life related. Sorry, not business related. Um, and the topic is embracing self-love and letting go of the inner critic. So I came across this question this morning, and the question was, if you had a friend who spoke to you in the same way that you sometimes speak to yourself, how long would you allow this person to be your friend? And it just really, this question really got me thinking about this week because I've been struggling with this inner critic voice. And so Monday, I had just completed my video. And as I was closing out the video, I was wishing everyone a happy Labor Day. And I really fumbled over my words a bit. And so earlier, I had actually watched a video of a friend of mine, and they did the same thing. And it really inspired me to do it, not because they did it, but because the way that they shared about the holiday was very much in line with how I felt. But I knew that when I shared it, I didn't want to share the same words. And so I had all these words in my head before I hit the record button. But when we're on record, we tend to, at least for me, in my experience, I sometimes forget certain words. And so I fumbled a little bit. And afterwards, my inner voice was saying things like, "You're such a fake." It was continuously pointing out the fact that I had used the same exact words that I didn't want to, and that I told myself going into that I wasn't going to. And I was telling myself, you should probably just delete the video. Nobody's going to want to see that. Silly, I know. But while pondering about this topic, I decided to no longer entertain this inner critic voice any longer. And it's not the first time that I've made this decision. I think that we have to regularly keep our little friend, our inner voice, in check. And I kind of think of that inner critic voice as the old me. And, the old me that's been hurt one too many times. The old me that was taught to speak positively about everyone else, but not so much about herself. Sorry. The old me that, believes speaking positively about herself is selfish and arrogant. And I know that sounds ridiculous. I'm not exactly sure where all of these messed up beliefs come from exactly. We sometimes create our own beliefs based on experiences that we've been through. And it's just part of the unlearning process that we have to go through in life. But thinking of the old me, it also led me to, there's maybe parts of my story, but that's not who I am. That's not the kind of friend that I am to others. And so I'm creating a new friendship with myself. One where I speak just as uplifting to myself as I do others around me, and one where I give myself just as much grace as I'm willing to give someone that I love. Because I do love me, and I'm worthy of love, and so are you. And I know I'm not alone in this. I have a friend that shares with me in this struggle. So this is for her, and this is for you if you relate. And give yourself permission to be kind to yourself and to be your absolute best friend and your biggest cheerleader. Because magical things do happen when we can do that for ourselves. So, while I'm not going to cry anymore, if you resonated with this and found value in this video today, you may also like a coloring page that I designed with me and with you and this topic in mind. And it says, let me share it with you here for a second. Sorry, thought I was going to be ready for this. But it says, love yourself enough to forgive your own imperfections and grant yourself the grace to grow. And this is what it looks like. Now, this is colored in, and it is kind of hard to see on my iPad, but this one's colored in, but I have one on my website that is blank that you can grab. You can visit workwithamc.com, and it will be the first button at the top. It's going to say something about Ashley's Creative Stash. And right now that it's kind of a new idea that I had this weekend while I was positively distracting myself from feeling the blues with doodling and drawing and stuff. I wanted to share it with some others. So you can grab the coloring page there right now. It's the only thing that's there, but I do plan on adding more to that creative stash that will be free for anyone to grab. And so if you sign up for that, then you will also receive email notifications whenever new printables and things are added. So anyhow, have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for spending some time with me, and I'll talk with you next time. Goodbye.